Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Ana Mizura. I want to explain my material about simple past tense. The first is definition of simple past tense. Simple past tense is generally used to state an activity that happened and ended at the time before now. The term simple past tense is made of two main keywords, simple and past. Simple here means this tense will not contain ing at the end of the main verb. Meanwhile, the word past here means that the verb and the to be used will be in the form of verb to. Speaking of verb to, you have to remember that there are two kinds of verb to, namely regular and irregular verb. The regular verb get ed ending at the end of the main verb. However, the irregular verb do not follow these rules, so that they must be memorized. Meanwhile, for the linking verb or to be of the second verb, there are only two kinds, namely was and were. Jadi, simple past tense dalam bahasa Inggris digunakan untuk mewakili suatu tindakan atau peristiwa yang terjadi di masa lalu. Kata kerja simple past tense dibentuk dengan menambahkan ed atau di akhir kata kerja dasar. Namun, ada kata kerja lain yang berperilaku berbeda dan menggunakan ejaan berbeda ketika digunakan dalam bentuk simple past tense. Bentuk kata kerja yang digunakan untuk menggambarkan suatu tindakan yang terjadi sebelum, waktu sekarang, dan tidak lagi terjadi. Biasanya digunakan dengan menambahkan ed. Simple past tense adalah sebuah tense yang digunakan untuk merujuk pada masa lalu. Waktu yang digunakan untuk berbicara tentang tindakan, perilaku, atau situasi kebiasaan yang terjadi atau ada sebelum sekarang. Is simple past tense formula. Verbal sentence, positive sentence, subject plus verb to plus complement. Example, they played football yesterday. Negative sentence, subject plus did plus not plus verb 1 plus complement. Example, they didn't play football yesterday. Interrogative sentence, did plus subject plus verb 2 plus complement. Example, did they play football yesterday? In the simple past tense, the second verb is only used in positive sentence if the tense is negative and a questions, it will return to the first base verb by adding did before the verb. When using the simple past tense formula for negative sentence and interrogative sentence, the verb will return to base because there are already simple past tense form of do and does, which change to did or did not or didn't. The next is nominal sentence. Positive sentence, subject plus was or were plus complement. Example, he was a football player in 1994. Negative sentence, subject plus was or were plus not plus complement. Example, he was not a football player in 1994. Interrogative sentence, was or were plus subject plus complement. Example, was he a football player in 1994? And was is used for the subject I, she, he, it. And where is used for the subject you, they, we. The next is difference between verbal and nominal. The simple past tense formula is divided into two, namely verbal and nominal. Verbal simple past tense use verbs that describe an action. Meanwhile, the nominal simple past tense use the verb to be which describe a state or condition. Verbal. describe the performance of an activity. In other words, a verbal sentence is a sentence that describes a verb. And nominal sentence are sentences that explain identity or a certain condition. For example, sentence that explain a person's name, nature, condition, location, and the like. In short, nominal sentences are sentences that do not explain activities. Jadi, verbal sentence, kalimat verbal adalah kalimat yang menggambarkan kinerja suatu aktivitas. Dengan kata lain, kalimat verbal adalah kalimat yang menggambarkan kata kerja. Dan kalimat nominal adalah kalimat yang menjelaskan identitas atau kondisi tertentu. Misalnya kalimat yang menjelaskan nama, sifat, kondisi, lokasi, dan sejenisnya. Singkatnya, kalimat nominal adalah kalimat yang tidak menjelaskan kegiatan. And the next is chain of regular verb ending in past tense. 1. Adding ed onto consecutive consonant endings at the end of a verb. Example, jump, jumps, paint, paints, bump, bumps. Jadi, ketika huruf terakhir dalam kata tersebut adalah konsonan, maka ditambahkan ed pada akhirannya. Yang kedua adalah if a verb ends in a consonant letter plus y, remember to change the y to I followed by the addition of ed. Example, cry, cried, try, tried, fry, fried. Jadi yang kedua adalah ketika huruf terakhir pada kata tersebut adalah y, maka huruf y diganti dengan i dan ditambahkan ed pada akhir kata tersebut. And the third, adding d to verbs ending in e. Example, like, likes, dance, dance. Jika huruf akhir pada kata tersebut adalah e, maka tambahkan di pada akhir kata tersebut. And 4. If the base form ends in a vowel and is followed by a consonant, reduplicate the consonant before adding ed. Example, stop, stop, plan, planet. Jadi maksudnya adalah jika huruf sebelum akhir pada kata tersebut adalah huruf vokal dan setelahnya huruf konsonan, maka huruf konsonan tersebut digandakan dan ditambahkan ed pada akhirannya. And 5. If a verb ends in w, x, and y, then the rules of the previous statement do not apply. The final letter of the original verb should not be double, just add ed. Example, see, it, play, played, fix, fixed. Jadi maksudnya adalah menggandakan huruf akhir konsonan karena sebelumnya huruf vokal dikecualikan jika menjumpai huruf w, y, dan x. Cukup ditambahkan ed pada akhiran kata tersebut. And the last is time signal. 1. Yesterday. Example, I went to the park yesterday. 2. Last week. Example, she started her new job last week. 3. A month ago. Example, she moved to a new city a month ago. 4. 2 days ago. Example, I finished my project 2 days ago. 5. At the time. Example, I was living in New York at the time. 6. The other day. Example, I saw him the other day. 7. When. Example, when I was a child, I played with dolls. 8. Last night. Example, we watched a movie last night. Okay, maybe that's all from me. More or less I apologize. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.